Have you ever felt like the world only values what it sees? Like your quiet progress doesn't matter because no one is watching? In a world obsessed with attention, staying unknown is an act of rebellion. Everyone wants to be seen, to be heard, to go viral. But here's the truth. Visibility isn't value, and popularity isn't purpose. You don't need the spotlight. You don't train for claps. You don't sacrifice sleep, endure pain, show up every single day just to chase hearts and thumbs on a screen. That's not your mission. Your mission is to become undeniable, with or without applause, with or without followers, with or without external validation. Because you're not a performer, you're a builder. And builders don't make noise. They make foundations. While others chase visibility, you chase clarity. While they polish their image, you polish your integrity. While they try to be liked, you try to be true. Look at Kobe Bryant. He wasn't built by applause. He was built by 4 a.m. workouts, by sweat in empty gyms, by showing up when his body begged for rest. He practiced before the team arrived and stayed after they left. Not for fans, not for fame, but for mastery, for purpose, for greatness. Or look at Elon Musk. When Tesla was on the edge of collapse, he didn't retreat. He didn't disappear. He slept on the factory floor. No comfort, no luxury, just a mission and the grit to outlast uncertainty. That's what leaders do. That's what builders do. They don't seek ease. They seek impact. They don't just dream. They bleed for the vision. And what about Bethany Hamilton, the pro surfer who lost her arm to a shark attack at 13? Most people would have quit. Most people would have disappeared. But she went back into the water with one arm, with scars, with the whole world watching, waiting for her to fall. And she didn't. She rose. Not to prove anyone wrong, but to prove to herself she could still ride the wave. Because purpose isn't about perfection. It's about perseverance. Before a tree breaks the surface, its roots grow deep in the dark, unseen, uncelebrated, but vital. That's you, growing where no one sees, working where no one applauds, getting stronger where it can't be measured. Because the deeper the roots, the taller the rise. Ask yourself, are you willing to grow in silence? To become great without being recognized first? To sacrifice attention for alignment? You want freedom? Let go of the need to be noticed. You want peace? Let go of the addiction to validation. Real growth doesn't come with filters, it comes in silence, when no one's clapping, when your only audience is your doubt, and still, you keep going. Quietly, relentlessly. It's like sharpening a blade. Slow, repetitive, lonely. But when it's time to strike, you're ready. Muhammad Ali once said, "The fight is won far away from witnesses, in the gym and out there on the road, long before I dance under those lights." That's the truth. By the time the world sees you, you've already won. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. Don't explain. Don't justify. Just become." And as Epictetus reminded us, first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. Greatness doesn't begin with applause. It begins with clarity, and then relentless action. Most people want results without the silence, but silence is where the soul is forged, where strength is tested, where identity is purified, where purpose is born. So stay unknown, not because you're hiding, but because you're sharpening, sharpening your craft, sharpening your discipline, sharpening your soul. Because when the storm comes, it won't matter who cheered for you. It'll matter whether you're prepared, and you will be. So now ask yourself, Will you keep waiting for applause, or will you start building in silence today? If this message stirred something in you, if you're tired of dancing for the algorithm and ready to build something real, then stop scrolling and start rising. Subscribe, not for hype, but for truth, not for fame, but for fire. We don't follow the spotlight. We follow the mission. We don't rise for attention. We rise for purpose. And when it's time, we rise quietly, unshakable.